Self-Love, the Highest Obligation, Chapter 24. Hello again. I'm recording this video here in my hometown, Carmiel in Israel. Now it is morning. A very nice day outside. January 26th, 2023. Well, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but just had a feeling, to share with you my current reality here now. And of course, when you watch this video in the future regarding to this moment, it will be your own very present. You won't feel that this is something that was recorded in the past. You will meet me in this moment, in the specific day, in your today. And I believe it is important to mention this. There's no real time here, measurable time. It's just something that we use in order to arrange our lives, but actually all things are in the present, especially love, especially self-love. So, hello, and nice to see you in this bridge between past and present and future, etc. And we are going to discuss chapter 24, another aspect related to self-criticism, or to our inner critic. And the message of this chapter, of this lesson, is not easy. It's not easy to accept, although you will, I guess, you will agree with the things I'm about to say. But when we talk about the emotional atmosphere, the emotional language, it's hard for us to remember these things. When we are trapped in our dramas, in our issues, and when our inner critic is over-involved and is pressing and is pushing, and it creates a kind of very hard and heavy state of mind, then it is pretty hard to remember the thing that I'm about to say. But you have this course. You will be able to return here to look for chapter 24 and just be with me. It will help you remember. It will help you create inner balance and reduce this over-involvement, not just unnecessary, but damaging over-involvement of your inner critic that creates a pain that is not really helpful in making any problem or any issue that you are coping with better. No. It only helps you stay stuck and suffer more. But still we tend to believe the inner critic, to let it control us. But this is what we're here for, to change this paradigm. Chapter 24. Self-criticism is the real mistake. Have you known? Have you noticed? I'm saying this because the inner critic's main messages or main influence or main topics is around the mistakes we allegedly made. The inner critic creates, has a continuous surveillance about the things we do, the things we think, the things we want to do, the things we did. And in this surveillance, it always finds mistakes, some things that were done wrong, not in the right way. And then the self-critic presents to us all this information in a very painful manner. And then we believe the inner critic that, wow, yeah, I really did made mistakes. I'm not that good. I'm not doing well. I must improve myself. I must change now because I'm not good. Because I made a mistake and I tend even to repeat my mistakes. This is what the inner critic is trying to make us think. That we are not good enough. That we are not well enough. That we are not talented enough. That we are not serious enough. That we are not mature enough, etc. That we are not creative enough. That enough, not enough. What I am telling you, and this is the revolutionary message, that these messages are the mistakes. The inner critic is talking to you about mistakes and all its agenda and messages are mistaken. And still we believe them. But this is the time we're becoming emotionally weaker. We don't pay attention that actually we are believing this flooding stream of negative ideas. And they sound so, so right. I mean, you cannot shake them because the information that is coming from the inner critic is so solid. No questions are allowed over there. There are statements that exaggerate the importance, the negative importance of mistakes. And I'm telling you that this is the mistake. This is counter-growth, counter-healing. It is against you. Your job is not to allow it. Your job is to bring self-love that will say, stop. No. This is too much. I don't believe it. It's a mistake to condemn myself. It's a mistake to exaggerate the importance, the negative importance of mistake. It's a mistake not to realize that through mistakes we learn and grow, but not as a result of kind of inner punishment or inner regret. These are only lessons. We are not really bad. We are not that failures. And we did not really make such big mistakes. We did our best. And we had our weaknesses. So we couldn't do it much differently, really. Maybe later we'll do it differently. But we can decide to stop this inner critic, because this is a continuous mistake that not only hurts us, but also in a very, very sophisticated, indirect way makes us repeat the same mistakes. Yeah. When we feel bad with ourselves, we don't get better. We do not improve. We don't find new solutions. We are not creative. We are not flexible. How can we change our pattern when we feel bad with ourselves? This is a mistake. So try to remember this. Whenever you face something that didn't go right with you, and you kind of regret what you did, or you would like to, you feel guilty, you would like to know that you could have done better, okay. But the next thing you should do after you realize this is to love yourself, comfort yourself, forgive yourself, hug yourself, support yourself, and tell yourself that you trust yourself, that in time you will find new ways, you will find new solutions. And whenever the inner critic is trying to get into the party, say, no. It will be a mistake to let you get inside now when I am in pain. No, I don't need extra pain from you. I need self-love. Because only with self-love, there is a chance for me to change and improve. Okay, this is the message of this chapter. It's not easy. It's not easy to stop the inner critic and say, no, 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 no. It would be a mistake to let you in. I prefer another avenue. It's the harder way, what I'm offering you, but it's the better way. This is the way of self-love.